Hey y'all, welcome back
to the channel.
guys, and we are gonna do Black Ink Crew.
Yes, y'all.
So it is that time. Get your tequila.
Get that drink ready.
Yes, it is winter out here, and you gotta
Winter.
have
It's fall, y'all.
fall, winter. It's cold. You
It
gotta
damn
have
sure
something
is.
to keep you warm, honey. And while we giving you the tea, sip.
Yes, y'all. So let's get into it.
This is episode 6. So, Kitty is still sad that her mom's house is gone, and she just basically is talking to Caesar about wanting the pain to go away and basically trying to get over it. I really feel for you, kid, and I'm sorry for your loss.
I am sorry for your loss as well. It's unfortunate.
But I'm glad that Caesar is there to give you some support.
Yeah, that's
Way to go, boss. So Puma, he decides to play croquet with the butler and the housemaids. Now y'all know he got a big mansion. Caesar got them a big mansion, and with the mansion comes butlers and maids.
It was a plantation mansion.
Listen, they decide to play croquet, and of course Teddy and Tati ends up joining. So London brought up the whole situation about London staying in her place, not trying to take over the trip. It's about Kitty, and London is trying to still make it about expansion.
Business. Right.
And basically, Ted ends up taking up for London again in spite of Tati's feelings. Teddy, what's the problem? You acting like a whole bia.
Why you acting like a
Bia.
Why you acting like a That's exactly how you
Like, what are you
acting.
doing, Ted? You acting like a whole bia out here.
You need to calm down. Y'all ain't even
Anyway,
together.
at all, like, what's the problem? Why can't you understand that you guys are down there for a purpose and your girlfriend is doing a little too much? We know y'all done slapped skins already. They actually showed a scene where Teddy and London was in the room together, kissing, laid all up on each other, and was about to do the nasty. And Tati said she heard it. So I understand, Teddy, why you taking up for London, but right is right and wrong is wrong, and London is wrong.
And so are you.
So Mike talks to Donna and Crystal about the 5-year relationship that he had with this woman that resulted in a child, and he's basically saying he knew nothing about it, and basically trying to figure out what he's gonna do about that whole situation.
Basically, 5 years ago, I met this chick. We chilled a few times. I ain't think much of it. We chatted a little bit through text, and then she just dropped out of nowhere, but I just figured, all right, whatever, cool, you know what I'm saying? She deadass hit me up. She sent me a picture of a 5-year-old kid.
So then London talks to Puma and Teddy about throwing a pool party and inviting tattoo artists from Tennessee to network. And both of them agreed. Teddy and Puma agreed to this pool party.
This. Do something bold that shows you have initiative and bring value to the brand.
Your advice, and I thought it would be a really good idea to have a pool party. I got some dope tattoo artists from Memphis that are gonna pull up tonight. I think it'd be a really great networking event for us.
They both thought it was a good idea.
Mind you, they are down here and when it wasn't invited for Kitty.
And y'all both of y'all thought it was a good idea.
Caesar and Kitty have not got back to the house yet. And y'all think it's a good idea for them to show up to a party? I'm confused.
I'm confused too. Why did y'all think it was a good idea? Y'all jumped right on the wagon with London. Stupid.
Yeah, they stupid. Just stupid. So Walt brings his girlfriend on a play date with his kids. His son really doesn't seem interested in her.
The girl don't really either.
Yeah, they wasn't really feeling her like that. And basically he tells the kids that he's deciding that he wants to marry Jessica, and he's trying to see, their opinions about it. And they basically give him a blessing to marry her.
Yeah, they like her, I guess.
Yeah, I think they're good together. They look good together.
Yeah,
She's
Jessica's pretty cool. Yeah, she is.
So Kitty takes Caesar to see a new spot for a potential location, and he tells her basically that he doesn't think that the location is busy enough for the amount of money, I guess, that he's trying to make down in Tennessee.
I didn't like it either, Caesar. It really looked like the chicken spot from The Trap. Y'all know that movie, The Trap, on Netflix?
It was a chicken spot.
That's what it looked like.
And she was basically saying, listen, this is a great location. This location brings in a lot of traffic or whatever. I think she was trying to make it to where that they were in an urban location and he would get all of the urban customers. I'm not really sure. Either way. So
we didn't like it.
Tatiana decides to come out of the mansion and she notices that there's a party going on. And she basically tells them that she doesn't think that it's a good idea. Again, Teddy disagrees with Tati. And Puma tries to act like he didn't know that London was throwing this big of a party. Listen, both of y'all knew. She told y'all before she called anybody for the party. And it turned out to be more than what they expected, I'm guessing. At the end of the day, it's Black Ink Crew. They know that a camera is going to be there. So you know people are going to show up and show out. It's a mansion, for God's sakes.
And more importantly, why did you okay it if you was going to have an issue?
Agreed. You tried to act like...
She asked her boss. Puma, you're her boss. She asked. And you thought it was a good idea.
You did.
Now it's, I don't know, I don't understand.
Don't try to backtrack now, bruh.
Oh my God. Sitting there with the Evelyn stuck face.
I can't.
Figure it out.
So, Crystal, she said that she's still not cool with London. And her and Donna talk about it. And Donna feels like London manipulated Crystal with the whole situation concerning the fight against the newbies. And, you know, how they treat all of the new workers or whatever. And Donna, I don't think that London manipulated Crystal.
Either.
Crystal is her own woman. She seems very strong,
right,
and very, you know, capable of determining if somebody is manipulating her. London did not manipulate her. She just decided to be cool with London because they both were new,
right? And
she didn't like the way that you, Donna, was bullying her, London. So they decided to click up. And at the end of the day, London just wasn't 10 toes down for Crystal as Crystal was for her.
And I mean, she wasn't 10 toes down for herself. She didn't want them problems. And she was not even giving off the impression that she was going to become violent with anybody in there. You took that responsibility, and you the one who looked like an ass. That's your fault.
Yep, and you thought she was gonna buck up too. And London,
I don't know why you just met her.
London ain't about that life.
We don't know her.
So Mike does a heart tattoo with an eye on it. And the tattoo was great. Mike, you did an awesome job. Not sure if you guys are really listening or watching any of our reviews, but it seems that they're doing more tattoos, which was what we asked for. Great job, Black Ink.
Yes.
So Caesar and Kitty return to the house and they find a full-fledged party going on, honey.
It's just been a long and emotional day. I just want to crash and enjoy some peace and quiet. What the is going on here? What is this?
London decided that it was going to be a good idea to throw a pool party. That was not smart, so you have every right to feel every way that you do.
Caesar was like, you know, this house is a rental. He's worried about his fucking deposit at this point, okay? Kitty basically tells London to shut the party down, and London is like, no, we gonna keep the party going. You know, basically dismissing what Kitty is saying. I was shocked. I don't know if it was the liquid courage,
was.
because she didn't care.
I think she just recognizes who her bosses are, and if it's not coming from her boss mouth, then she doesn't really care. So if you don't have Puma or Caesar really shut this shit down, she wasn't going to do anything, because probably as the way she see it is, I'm not doing anything wrong. I've already cleared it with Puma, who's half owner of 113. I It's okay. It's okay.
And at this point, I mean, Caesar, you talked to the green screen about it, but you did not vocalize your opinion during the whole situation. So basically, Tati ended up fighting London, and it was warranted. You've been asking for it.
You really had, and it's about time you got it. So she gave it to you. Period.
Period. So Teddy throws London under the bus, and he is saying that it's fucked up that she had a party, and knowing that they, the purpose of them coming down there for the trip. But bruh, you literally agreed to her having the party with Puma. And then all of a sudden when Kitty shows up and you saw her reaction to the party, you saying that it was a bad idea and she shouldn't have done it. Did you tell her that when y'all was having sex?
B.I.B.I. Did you? Did you?
Bruh, you can't be going back. Like, you can't be not having my back 1 minute and then having my back the next minute. Like, bruh, because you already done got the skins. Now you about to throw away like you do all the other ones. Sorry, London, you were a casualty of war.
You too.
You gave up the skins, bruh, and he is not having your back.
Look. Penny for your toothpaste.
Girl, I cannot.
Toothpaste. I don't like that, Teddy. You lame for that, and you been lame, quite frankly. Want to fuck on everybody. You need to stop. But that was definitely ridiculous.
It was. So then they decide to go to the River Garden in memory of Kitty's mom.
My mother's death has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. I admired her. She's given me my whole life. Trust and know, trust and know, and it will get you through.
And they, lit little lanterns or whatever to, let
the
fly
little Chinese
up.
Lanterns.
Yep, for her mom. And I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that was
Unfortunately, the lanterns didn't get really far. They ended up getting in the tree.
I saw that. They went in the tree like a kite.
So
it's not funny. It's not.
Walter and Jessica sit down to have a conversation about her 2 sons and his 2 kids and them blending the family together. And Walter, he tells Jessica that he wants to have more kids, but Jessica is just like, bruh, nah. Like, I'm done with kids. It was a struggle as a single mom. I do not want to have any more kids. I love that you are a great father, which is why I really love who you are and I want to be in a relationship with you, but I don't want to have no more kids. Walter, on the other hand, he wants to have a family. He wants to have a big family, her kids, his kids, and a kid of their own.
I definitely think that conversation was warranted since you all, are serious or whatever.
Yeah.
However, I think that conversation could have ended better.
Yeah.
It was the first time of y'all talking about it. I don't feel like if you wanted to seriously talk about it, it should have been something that you brought on camera, but it's okay. That's something that you revisit later.
Yeah.
When you're married. Because ultimately her decision is she doesn't want to, but it's not like her tubes are tied. So it's nothing that's stopping her. And who's to say, a year or 2 down the line, she doesn't change her mind.
I think he just wanted to have a conversation about it because they are coming up and he is considering to marry her. I would want to have this conversation with
definitely.
you prior to marriage, and considering you do not want to have kids, it kind of jeopardizes what I have planned for us. And I totally understand why, I wouldn't want to go and marry somebody knowing that they don't want to have kids with me. I understand that there's a possibility, but then you have to also think about there is a possibility that it won't happen.
That's true.
That's
true.
While, you do have valid questions and reasonings behind the stress of your relationship, and I really hope it works. I really hope it works out because you and Jessica are just too cute together.
Yeah, really.
I'm glad you found somebody. I'm glad you're on your feet. I'm glad you're not drinking so much this season. I'm glad you have a great relationship with your kids, although they're out of town. Keep doing you, Walt. Nothing but the best.
Right.
So then it goes into the crew basically returning back from Tennessee, and Tatiana tells everybody what happened concerning London. London apologizes to Kitty, and Kitty does not feel that the apology was sincere. I don't either.
How do I ruin Memphis? If you were trying to honor your mother, would you appreciate somebody that you don't even know creating that much of a disruption in your night? I do sincerely apologize. Hope we can just put it under the rug and just move forward. Doesn't sound too sincere, but it's fine.
Crystal shows up and confronts London about the whole not defending her situation, and basically Crystal tried to get, Crystal, girl, calm down. You are so like
aggressive
on 10 right now, like woo, 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 like a wolf, like woo, woo. Like, girl,
you need to calm down. You
minimize the bark.
You had a hard night life, huh?
I'm telling you, like, she acts like a dude.
Yeah, we could tell you to been through some things. You always feel like you got to defend yourself. Calm down. It's not that serious.
Like, she always trying to show how tough this is what she be doing. How tough she is, bruh. And this. Girl.
Calm down.
Woo. You too cute for that.
Exactly.
London feels like Puma should have defended her concerning the whole pool party situation and also about everybody being against her. So following this whole Crystal trying to fight London situation, Puma pulls her outside and she's basically telling her, like, listen, you hired me on. You are not defending me when it comes to anybody in the crew. And you not defending me now that Crystal is trying to fight me. Like, you didn't defend me even about the whole pool party situation.
I agree. Puma, you are dead wrong for that because you gave her the okay. Teddy, you gave her the okay. But don't nobody want to say, yeah, we okayed it because everybody else don't have an issue with it. They have an issue with it. That's the issue.
Yeah, so Puma says that he thinks that she need to just stay away from it for a while. How you going to hire somebody on and because the situation's going on in the shop, you want them to just stay away? She want to make money too. She need to be in scenes too. Y'all all on Black Ink Crew, the show. She needs to be in scenes and episodes to get her coins. Unfortunately, you don't know how to manage.
Pretty much.
And get your whole crew under order. Sky has her own way of doing the whole HR situation. Of course, we already know how Caesar is going to do. He's going to leave it up to somebody else to fix anything that's going on. At this point, you are the frontline manager.
Manage the franchise.
What are you doing? You handled that wrong.
Yep.
Anyway, that's the end of the episode 6. Please make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you also share. Get down there and let us know what you guys think about this episode and some of your opinions, if you agree or disagree with what we said. Okay?
Yep, y'all. Let us know what you think because it was definitely some BS going on between Puma and Teddy. Y'all need to get y'all act in order.
Yes. So we'll see you guys next episode. Peace.